Welcome back to the channel. We broke into Mr. Beast's house and took his food. Now we're gonna taste test it.
We took a lot of his chocolate and we took his cookies. Ironically, being Mr. Beast, I'm surprised we didn't steal any money from him. Last time, I reviewed Prime, and I reviewed Prime again, and then I reviewed the first 3 bars of the Mr. Beast chocolate. So this time, I waited until I got everything else before doing a sequel. And here we are. We have, I think, pretty much everything, except for a couple of the flavors for the cookies. I can't be asked going on eBay paying ridiculous prices for the other flavor. But I got what was available officially in retail for us. And this time, because there's so much candy and chocolate, I brought these guys along to help me review these chocolates. We have an array of the new flavors here. So what is this?
Milk chocolate.
So this is not the same milk chocolate as the original one. This is like milk. It's very dairy based. And then this one is
chocolate sea salt.
Do you think it'll taste salty?
Yeah.
And this is the Crunch bar, which is puffed rice. And then finally, probably one of the best flavors that has come out so far is
Deez Nuts.
Deez Nuts. By the way, just a little disclaimer. He cannot eat this one because he's allergic to nuts, so he will sit out of this one. What's this?
Cookies.
So this is his cookies original flavor. I didn't even know this was coming out. Like, I didn't know this was a thing. This is actually a brand by Karl, and where I got this was from Rare Candy Canada. First one on the roster is milk chocolate, and it is allegedly made with grass-fed milk. I didn't know milk could be fed. So here's the package. You can pause the video to Google it yourself. It literally looks the same. I don't know what you guys want me to do. I guess the Deez Nuts will actually look a little different, so we'll show you them. But the milk chocolate here literally looks the same as the original chocolate. Cheers.
It's just like regular milk chocolate.
It's just like normal chocolate, honestly.
Yeah. It's a bit less sweet than most brands.
I mean, texture-wise, it's pretty good. A lot of milk chocolate is just all like silky and slimy.
This is more chocolatey, I think, than other milk chocolates.
Out of 10, what do you give it?
7.
8.
I give it an 8. Honestly, this and the original flavor is like barely a difference. Up next is sea salt. So on the package, you can kind of see salt particles on the chocolate. It's like barely visible. But is there salt on here?
You're gonna need a microscope.
Yeah, you're gonna need a microscope to see the salt. But I think it's all in the taste.
There is a bit of salt.
It's not overpowering the flavor. Like, it's there. You can taste it, but it's not.
It's like an aftertaste one.
It's not overpowering it. What do you think?
Yeah, it's good. It's better than the milk chocolate. 9.
7.5.
I guess it's around a 7 as well. That leaves us to this one. This one is the Crunch. This one, packaging-wise, has a lot of flair to it. There is lots and lots of rice in here. There's more rice in here than the Quinoa Crunch flavor. You can see the quinoa for that one, but this one, yeah, it's quite obvious that it's rice. All right, here we go. Cheers.
It's good crunch.
Yeah, I like this. I know you haven't tried the quinoa flavor, but I think this is better. There's more crunch to it. It's like eating a cracker.
But is it the same price as like the rest of the bars?
They're all $15.
Oh.
It's definitely not going to be the most common flavor. I will definitely eat this one again. 8.
8.5.
8.5. Now, it's time for the best flavor that they've ever came up with, and that is
Deez Nuts.
What's the biggest thing you've ever made?
The biggest thing I've ever made? Probably Deez Nuts.
When Jimmy told me about Deez Nuts, I knew it was going to be huge.
When Jimmy first told me about Deez Nuts, I thought he was crazy.
I love Deez Nuts.
Same.
I keep a pair on me at all times.
Deez Nuts taste so good.
It's like this amazing peanut butter chocolate flavor.
Nut tap.
That's good nuts.
You have to try Deez Nuts. Go to Feastables.com right now if you want some nuts in your mouth.
there is 21% added sugars on top of the 12% sugars already, because I assume the peanut butter itself already has a lot of sugar in it. So this is gonna be one that you should not eat every once in a while. He's gonna sit on this one, because obviously he cannot eat peanuts, which is obviously quite evident in this one. I know you can't see it, but you can probably hear it. I'm actually curious to see what this looks like. Oh yeah, you can see the peanut butter. I mean, you're gonna need a microscope to see this in detail. But it's kind of like Reese's, right? It's like Reese's Puffs, like where they have the peanut butter inside. So, will this taste like Reese's? I guess that's the main question for this one. Is it gonna taste like Reese's? So, let's find out.
Texturally, it doesn't really taste like a Reese's cup because the peanut butter part is a lot more chocolate. It feels like chocolate.
I'm not gonna lie, not saying it's bad, alright, but I think the crunch was better. I think the rice crunch was better. Out of 10, what do you give it?
7.
Wow, I give this one a 6. I haven't had Reese's Puffs in so long, so I don't exactly remember vividly the taste. This is all the main new flavors. So last time I had the original, quinoa, and almond crunch. So this time we have these 4. So I guess I can rank them all first because I've tried them all. So number 1, I'll definitely say this one, the crunch for sure, and then following that will be the quinoa. Then I would say the milk flavor comes after, and then almond crunch, sea salt, and then the original, and then at the very bottom, Deez Nuts.
So this one is probably the best. Followed by this.
Deez Nuts.
Nuts. Then the sea salts, and then the milk chocolate.
The milk chocolate? Okay. And you, obviously I'm taking out these nuts for this one, so rank these 3.
Yeah. Same, like, this is first, this is second.
And the milk
Yeah, this
last.
is third.
Okay. For us, we pay around $10 to $15 for it, which is a little bit more pricier than Lindt chocolate. They're like, what, $7, $8 a bar, so it's a little bit more for these ones, but...
Yeah, Lindt is pretty good. So I'll say it's like, Lindt is a bit better than the Mr. Beast chocolate.
I think other brands like Lindt definitely have more cream, like it's more creamy. This one is much more chocolatey, so if you like that sort of thing, these are like if you like the taste of chocolate instead of like very sweet, overly creamy chocolates, then this one would it's a good choice.
Yeah, that's the chocolate, but it's not over yet. We still have some other stuff from the Feastables brand, including the cookies, which honestly was the last thing I was expecting to come out of this brand. This one, I got this from Showcase, so they charge, you know Showcase, they're not cheap. They charge $25 for this bag. So this is like, just for this video, after that, I'm not getting this again. Alright, so, I was expecting actual, like, cookies, but it's very brown.
Maybe
Wow.
they're a little bit burnt.
This is what they look like on the bag. This is what they actually look like. Not exactly as advertised, is it? So I guess it's kind of like Dad's cookies or Oreos. No, Oreos is quite different. This is more like the Chips Ahoy. That's the one. Chips Ahoy. Yeah, yeah. This is more like a Chips Ahoy. Let's see what it tastes like. So, all right, cheers.
It's a lot softer than I thought.
It didn't say it was soft baked or hard baked, but it's on the soft side.
Like when you bite into it, it just turns into powder.
Exactly, that just breaks apart instantly.
Water.
There are crumbs stuck to my throat.
Maybe it's a bad batch, but it's not very good.
Maybe I just still haven't to buy like the worst bag of the bunch. You package it in a bag like this, and it's soft baked. It is bound to break apart, so we'll be getting like halves, little nuggets, really. More like little nuggets instead of actual like cookies. Out of 10, what do you give it?
5.
Yeah, 4.5.
Yeah, I give it like a 4. Alright, last but definitely not the least was something I did not expect to even like look at in this video. Is Karl Gummies. So the two flavors we have here is the sour blue raspberry, so kind of like the prime flavor, and the sour green apple. Needless to say, they're both going to be sour, so it's going to be like Sour Patch Kids. If you read the ingredients list, it's kind of like a joke. Just water, LOL. Okay, so he kind of like gives a brief description of each ingredient.
It also explains all the weird chemicals people usually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's actually quite creative. He actually explains it. It's not like those dry gummies with just sprinkled with sugar. There is reflections coming off this thing. This thing is wet. Oh god, my hands are sticky.
Besides the stickiness, I actually kind of like it. Like,
Yeah, the taste is not bad. Yeah, the taste is not bad. They're sour. It does live on sour, but the blue raspberry comes in the aftertaste of this.
Yeah, besides the stickiness, it's pretty good.
A lot of gummies are very sticky when you eat them.
You gotta wash your hands after
But
eating. Yeah.
it is easier to eat than some of the other gummies.
Let's try the sour green apple first. This is the last one. I'm not sure if he made more, but these were the only two flavors that the store had, so I work with what I get. So let's see what's more sour: green apple or the blue raspberry. It's brighter in color compared to the blue raspberry. It is a lot brighter. It's still quite sticky and wet.
Okay.
It's still quite sticky and wet.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's try it. Sour.
Are you okay?
That is so sour.
I think it's fine. Well, I enjoy toxic waste, so I guess that's
Yeah.
probably why.
Yeah, it's fine. The blue raspberry is more wet.
The green apple hits harder. I give this 6 out of 10. This one a 5.
Blue raspberry is like a 7. I actually like green apple more, so 7.5.
6.5 and 5.
Chocolate is definitely the best part, but I actually I quite like the gummies. So the only issue is they are hard to eat. But if it becomes more dry, I actually think I would pick them.
It needs to be more dry, like fuzzy peach kind of texture.
Yeah, but taste-wise, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like the chocolate, and then the gummies a second. And then cookies are really bad.
Yeah, the cookies. I'm sorry, Jimmy. This. I'm still a big fan, but yeah, this ain't it. Yeah. We can all agree that the rice crunch was the best thing that came out of it. I'm gonna squeeze in this little last section, probably near the end of this video, and that's because I managed to get my hands on this product right before I was about to start editing this video. I got the peanut butter flavor for the Mr. Beast cookies, and thanks to Snack Attack, I was able to get it. And they posted, I think, on their Instagram story like the day after we wrapped up that video. So it's a new day today that I'm filming this. That's why Santos and Brandon are not here, and I'm just here by myself. Which doesn't matter anyways, because Santos is allergic to peanut butter. That's why he didn't eat the Deez Nuts bar, so obviously he's not gonna really eat this cookie. So I'm gonna be reviewing this by myself. Will it taste like a peanut butter cookie, like the Deez Nuts flavor? This, I paid 13 bucks at Snack Attack. So Snack Attack really helped me out with this one. Alright, since Santos isn't here to open it, I gotta do this ASMR. Yeah. Just by looking at it, I can already tell this looks more like it. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. This looks a lot more like an actual cookie. But obviously, we all know it matters in the taste. So, will this taste like a peanut butter flavored cookie? Let's find out. You know what? I like this. It's not the best cookie I've ever had. The peanut butter is not overpowering it. I can taste that they've also put actual peanuts in it. So if you're allergic to peanuts like Santos, yeah, this ain't for you. I said this when I reviewed the Deez Nuts chocolate. I said it's not overpowering like Reeses, because Reeses is very overpowering in terms of the actual peanut butter, and that is the center of the chocolate, right? But with the Deez Nuts bar, you can still taste the chocolate, just with the peanut butter in the background. And the same goes with this cookie. The peanut butter taste is in the background. It's not spearheading the flavor, and it's not like overpowering your taste buds. I think this one exceeds pretty well. I give this an 8 out of 10. In terms of the cookies, this way over the original for sure. So I give this an 8 out of 10. Well, this is supposed to be a last minute thing. Funny enough, I just got back from camp not too long ago, like a couple days ago, and I got a really bad cold. So I am actually sick. So I really shouldn't be eating this, but I need to get this clip in so I can quickly squeeze it into the video and get the video out for you guys. I went back to Snack Attack and got the original flavor of the Mr. Beast cookies. Now obviously, originally the first bag was not the greatest. Santos, Brandon, and I collectively agreed that it was not the greatest look or flavor. However, it has come to my mind where I was watching other people review this very cookie, and I realized they all don't look bad. They actually look decent. So I think I actually got a bad batch from Showcase. So I went back to Snack Attack instead of Showcase to get another pack of the original flavor. Ah! We did get a bad batch. Yeah, now that looks more like it. The one we got, as you saw, the cookies were super dark. It just made no sense. Like they were left in the oven way too long. This is what they're supposed to look like. That looks more like the peanut butter flavor as well. As you can see, the color actually looks like a real cookie now. No more dark bits. I'm glad I gave this a second chance. Just by appearance already, it's already redeemed itself. So, the appearance has already improved. Now, the taste. We gotta see if the taste has also been improved. This is good. Now the reason why we didn't like the original flavor in the first place, because it really had that burnt flavor. And it was just so rock solid. It was like you're eating a piece of rock and it just all crumbled into sand. This obviously is a lot less sweeter than the peanut butter, because the peanut butter has more excessive sugar. You don't want super sweet stuff all the time. So I like this. Redeeming flavor and redeeming appearance. That's more like what the cookie should taste like. I think I rated this a 6 or 5 out of 10. Now I can change it and say this is a 7 out of 10. It's not the best for sure. If I'm gonna be brutally honest, I've still had better cookies. And I still personally think the peanut butter one is a lot better than the original. This has shifted my opinion successfully. Hopefully if I buy more of these cookies again, I don't get a bad batch. Alright. Let's wrap up this video. If you want to see my first review where I reviewed the 3 original flavors of the chocolate, should be up here in the end screen and in the cards.
Subscribe to Mark35 and eat more chocolate.
Buy Feastables, especially from Snack Attack. Alright, we'll see you all in the next one. Peace!